You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid. People are still stupid.
I was noticing your hair doesn't have its usual joie de vivre as it usually does.
What's a joie de vivre?
Like
soup of the day?
No, like exuberance. Usually your hair is like standing up in a Jimmy Neutron way, but in a good way. It's like, and it just feels a little flat.
Maybe not enough gel?
I've
been watching a lot of TV today. It's terrible. Could it be that?
Like, does your hair reflect your mood? Like if you're like kind of down, does your hair fall flat?
No.
And then when you like have your power.
Balls hang low, do they wobble to and fro? No, not even funny. Okay, I don't give a fuck. No, I wanted to sing it. I don't need the audience. No, I will look at my hair and see what the deal is.
Like it's fine. It just usually is like.
I did.
Joie de vivre is joy of life.
Okay.
That's just a saying.
I don't care. I did nothing today. All I did was watch fucking TV. I'm still watching them halfway through Black Widow.
That movie
now, should it be called just Widow? Why make it a racial thing again?
It's about the spider, but that's it.
I know, Bronny. Ooh, it's hot in here.
If it was called Widow, it would be about a woman who lost her husband.
Oh my God.
It is very hot in here. I'm also very nauseous. I'm currently.
Why? I want to make it
I have
cooler.
food poisoning. I was throwing up all last night.
You sure it's food poisoning? So why you first?
I actually don't. I'm not sure if it was food poisoning, but I never throw up.
Okay, but you could be sick right now with COVID.
No. First of all, I'm not sick with COVID because I just had it.
Okay, you could be. Why am I first hearing about this now? Which one is it? Family room or the laundry room?
I don't know. Laundry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was throwing up last night, and I'm nauseous right now. I've been nauseous all day. I didn't get out of bed till 3 p.m. today.
Really?
Yeah. Not because I was tired, because I was like nauseous. Like the room was spinning. Right now, like when I was driving home
last night,
deli meats.
Okay, your problem. What kind of deli meats?
I just like because
was it boar's head?
It was ham. Yeah, boar's head ham, and I must have just been old, or maybe a drink was bad, like something.
Do you think someone could have spiked your drink?
Maybe that too.
Like
honestly.
roofied you?
Well,
do you watch your drink?
Yeah.
That sounds very.
I mean, look,
convincing.
honestly.
Oh, I feel the air kicking.
That could have happened.
That concerns me.
I didn't even want to bring that possibility up.
Was your ass bleeding this morning?
No, why? Oh, I didn't even want to bring that possibility up because I didn't want to worry you. But that was my first thought.
Well, it is worrying me when my son tells me he's throwing up and doesn't know why.
That was my first thought this morning because I had 4 drinks last night, and then that's nothing. Okay, 4 drinks is. I'm telling you, 4 drinks normally wouldn't even get me drunk.
So it costs $60.
No, they're like $12 each.
Oh, 48. Sorry.
4 drinks normally would not even get me inebriated at all. But by the end of the night, I was feeling really, really drunk.
That's not good, Bronny.
So that was my first thought.
Someone might have put something.
I didn't want to say that.
So who are you not watching? Your fucking it should be on you all the time.
It is, but who knows? You turn around.
No, don't turn around.
I mean, no one would have. Who would try to drug me? If I was,
I don't know, kidnap you and hold you hostage to get into the Bloom family daddy issues. You never know.
Get into that daddy issues money, that sweet daddy.
I want to be the new son.
That was my first thought because when I woke up, that's what I said to someone else. No, I just
she'll find out. She'll find out a little bit.
And I didn't want to even bring that thought up to you because I would.
Well, I'm not an idiot.
Well, don't go out. You'll never go out again.
Terrible.
But I never throw up ever.
It's painful when you throw up, isn't it?
I never throw up, and I never like. So I don't know. It was either I ate something bad or nauseous.
Okay, well, drink a lot of water. Yeah, you're not drinking tonight, are you?
No, I'm going out with my friends, but I told them
I said I'm not. Do not drink tonight.
I said
so you can drive then. You don't have to Uber.
I can drive. I texted them. I was like, not trying to do anything crazy tonight, which is a very rare text for Bronson Bloom. Oh, so you'll be proud of me for this. Well, you won't be proud of me, but I'm proud of myself for this. Truly, it's a very minor thing. But so last night, 6 p.m., we were having a bunch of people over our place, which for some reason, I mean, I like it this way, but also it's annoying. My apartment is always the pregame apartment. Always.
Do people bring stuff?
Always. People always bring stuff. People always clean up. And now I love it. Everyone knows me and they know that I like to keep it clean. So now they like take their shoes off before they get in.
Good. Okay.
And last night even someone was new. Like Ross, shout out Ross, he's a listener. He brought a few friends that I've never met before.
So he gave them the rules.
And he was like, "Oh, make sure to take your shoes off." To that,
Okay,
and I was like, "Sweet."
Good. As long as they respect the place.
Yeah, and I'd always much rather have a pregame at my apartment than go somewhere else. It's just because
you fucking idiot.
By pregame, we just mean hang out before you go out.
Okay.
Like you guys have people over, and then you're like, "Oh, where should we go tonight? Oh, let's go somewhere." Or you guys.
Is that how we sound?
You actually have post games.
Is that how we sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do post games often.
Okay.
Like after dinner, you always have people come back.
Okay.
Okay, but what was I saying? Oh,
I'd be proud of you.
So at like 6 p.m., I was texting a few other people who I was like, "Hey, we're having people over tonight. Just come by if you're around." And one of them texted me that he said, "Oh, we have a table at Story, which is like a big nightclub, and because Steve Aoki's playing tonight. He's have you heard of him? Yeah, very very popular DJ. So he was like, come to that instead." And old Bronson would have been like, "Yeah, done. I'm coming." And then I would have gotten way too drunk. I would have stayed out till 6 a.m. because you don't get to those places till 2.
Idiot.
No, but see, I'm not an idiot because you know what I said? I said, "You know what? That sounds fun, but I'm not trying not to go to the clubs anymore." And I didn't go. I thought I was very proud of myself for that.
I'm proud.
And instead, I went to one bar and got roofied.
Terrible. Do you remember anything about last night?
Okay, so that's another thing too. Is at a certain point, I really don't remember much of the night.
Brian, this is not a good lifestyle.
I was trying to be.
No,
I was trying to be good. No, I went to one bar. Okay, I got 3 drinks. And I was hanging out.
You said it was 4 drinks.
Well, I went to one bar, got 3 drinks, and then we went to the second bar, and then that's
so
where I
you didn't go to one bar. You went to 2 bars and had 4 drinks.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but so we went to the Wharf.
Oh man, I guess it is.
Bless you. Oh my God.
Oh, it's only 5. I usually do 7.
We went to the Wharf. I got 3 drinks there, and then we went to another bar.
Getting them for free?
No.
Can you speak to the manager yet?
And then at
what you do on Thursday and Friday?
And then at the other bar.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, you have to listen to the great, and I mean great Patreon from last Wednesday. It was a really good one.
Don't right into the...
No, it was a really, really good one. And I watched it again this morning. And if you really would... I'd highly recommend joining to watch this one. All right, continue.
Same. It was one of my favorite hours that we've ever recorded.
It was very nice. It's a beautiful thing to watch, and it's also a nice thing you can have when I'm not around, and hopefully you will follow my advice and start doing those things.
So if you want to listen to that, patreon.com/daddyissuespod.
Right. As Bronson knows and TikTok.
No, it's actually going to be right here on the video if you're watching. If you're listening, it's in the description.
So go ahead.
No, so we got to the second bar, I had another drink, and then... After that, I don't really remember much.
So you probably put your drink down somewhere.
There's no way anyone would try to roofie
even
me.
Bartenders, you got to be careful. They did it. Who knows?
But then also, like, when I woke up, like, nothing was... All the stuff in my wallet is still in my wallet. My watch is over here.
So weren't you with somebody? Weren't you with friends?
With the group.
So, of course, nothing's going to happen to you for you.
But then why would someone roofie me?
I know, you never know.
If I got drugged, it was definitely from someone else.
Anybody check your rectum to make sure it's not bleeding?
It was a little sore this morning down there.
And did you have, was there blood stains in your underwear?
There was like a weird white
okay, so this is where your problem
in my ass.
And this is why you never will meet a girl, because it's not normal conversation.
You're the one that was bringing up
me
getting anally raped.
I'm the one that could say it because it didn't happen. You're the one saying, yeah, it was white caked. And did you clean it off, Elise?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
There was no white cakey powder.
Because it's not cakey powder on your ass.
No. But I when I woke up this morning, I was I felt nervous because I was like, I think I got drugged last night.
No, I would say scary. Don't tell mom, but she's going to hear it on the Patreon.
Yeah, and I don't feel well right now. Not hungover wise. I know what that feels like. This feels different.
Just drink a lot of water. Have you been eating?
Yeah. I mean, I ate lunch. So yeah, I've been eating.
What are you doing tonight for dinner?
I don't know. What are you doing tonight for dinner?
Someone's coming over. I'm order in. You can eat it.
Yeah, I guess I'll join you for that and then go meet my friends.
Well, I assumed you were invited. Of course you're invited.
But yeah, I don't know. I was trying to be good. This is like the irony, right? Because I'm like, you know what? It's the new year. I don't need to be spending a lot of money on alcohol anymore. I never feel great about it the next morning. If I go to the clubs, I'm out till 6 a.m. There's no reason to ever do that, right? Like it's worth it to me now. I truly feel so much better the next morning when I am well rested. I hadn't drank the night before. I got a good night's sleep. That's worth it to me.
Yeah, I get it.
So I denied a great experience of going to this nightclub to see Steve Aoki for free when old me would have done that. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to go hang out with some guys at a bar. And then I ended up getting drugged.
You know what? What the fuck? It is what it is. And
it is what it is.
That's why I said that. You survived it.
What it is.
I did nothing today. It's terrible I did nothing today, but it's...
No, but that's what the weekend's for.
Yeah, I would have liked to take Banks for a walk. I would like to work out. I did fucking nothing. Shit lunch at the fucking office in Delray and Atlantic. It fucking sucked. I will never go back.
Yeah.
Sucked. Crowded. It's terrible service. Food sucked. The port fucking sucked.
How do you really feel about it?
I'll tell you later on the patreon.com.
Speaking of that Patreon episode, we did get a lot of great feedback from it, which is nice.
So a little, just to give you a little teaser of it, it was Bronson was contemplating his future, his life, and economics, and was talking about what he should or should not do, and was asking me my advice, which was very nice that he came to me to ask me my advice. I watched it with Mom. You cut me off a lot, but that's okay. It's all good. So we got to be a little more. But it was beautiful. It flowed very nicely.
Okay.
You spoke about 89% of the time, which was good because it was all about you wanting to get your stuff out. But it was really nice, and it was
because you never interrupt. But go on.
I knew you were gonna say it because I told Mom watch how defensive he gets. It was nice. So Bronny, we asked people at the end of these podcast, if you're watching, give us your feedback. Ask what's your thoughts of Bron. So I want to hear some of that stuff.
Well, a lot of people like in the Discord and stuff were saying, I changed my whole.
You always do that whenever
whenever
if it's someone like if it's Mom, you're like, hey, and then when someone in the Discord,
because that's just
good talk regular.
No, it's just good storytelling because people are listening.
You're not an impersonator.
No, but people are listening to this. And so if they're just listening, if I just keep going with my normal voice, they might not understand.
I know the person has a voice like this and same person Discord.
But the people listening might not understand that I'm now quoting someone else.
Oh, that's a quote.
So when I change
you do the Stevie Wonder head thing,
when I change my voice,
we are the world. Okay.
When I change my voice, it now is like, oh, this is someone else talking.
Go ahead. So what?
No, but a lot of people were saying like that they've. I'm trying to keep my voice safe now. That they were.
I'm just teasing.
That they changed their careers late in life and it was great. Not that I'm looking to change my career, but a lot of people were just like very encouraging. They're like, you'll find what you want to do, blah, blah, blah. A lot of good stuff. But also why I just brought this up too is because it was very nice. I just drove back from Miami to Boca to record this as we're speaking. And that's an hour drive. And right as I got into the car, I got a call from Shane, my friend from LA, just out of the blue.
He's in the Marines, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in like 3 years. We talk every so often, but just an unannounced call.
Great, that's nice.
Which is, I feel like those never happen anymore, and they're the best.
They are, and they make the ride go so quick, don't they?
Yeah, and so he just called me unannounced, and he was like, I just listened to your Patreon episode, which I didn't even know he was a Patreon member.
How great is that?
And he's like, I just listened to your Patreon episode, and we were talking about it for a whole hour. Talking about life, about where we've come. I
like Shane a lot.
Yeah, about like where we've come so far, how we thought, because we both lived in LA together and made movies together.
And went to college together.
Yeah, and he left LA after 2 years and joined the Marines. So he like did a pivot, a full 180
He's a good Marine. He's that kind of person.
And so he like lived that out, right? He was in LA, he was in Hollywood making movies, changed it. Is
he happy?
Yeah, very. And we were just talking about life and how, you never know where life is going to go and all these doors open up. And like I was saying about the podcast, and it was just really, really
so nice.
And I feel like that shit doesn't happen anymore. Like unannounced.
Like just a call to say hello and see what's going on.
Yeah, like that. It was so great. I'm going to try to do that more often. Just call people when I'm in the mood to talk to them.
Me too. I think that's a great thing to just call people out of the blue they haven't spoken in a while and just say hello.
Yeah, just to catch up, just to say hey. Or like even unannounced visits. Yes, this happened again yesterday too.
This happened again today, yesterday. Yeah,
that was a good one, right? This happened again yesterday. Wow, that's
fucking poison you really got to your brain. This happened again today, yesterday, tomorrow. Oh my God, I was exhausted.
Yesterday, Bryce and I and his girlfriend, which
so we're calling her girlfriend.
That's, now? I guess, the first time we publicly is known as his girlfriend. But yeah, she is his girlfriend. So all those podcast fans who like Bryce, sorry, he's off the market. I'm the only single Bloom now. Isn't that crazy? That's never happened, ever. Wow, I've never been the only.
Continue with the one story.
No, that was just
sidebar.
This whole show is just tangents.
Further sidebar.
No, just yesterday we were hanging out on the couch watching TV, like 7 p.m. just before people were coming over, and we get a call from the desk down the front desk, and they were like, "Someone's here to see you. So can I let them up?" I was like, "Sure." They didn't give us a name. No, I was like, "Oh, who is this? I wonder." And Jay just walked through the door and was like,
Jaybird?
Yeah, he was like, hey, I was just walking back from work. Figured I'd stop by.
Nice.
And just hung out. I was like, I love unannounced shit. That's so fun.
It's nice.
It never happens anymore.
I agree with you.
So everyone try, if you're thinking of someone, just call them. Why not?
So we did the Patreon on Wednesday. On Tuesday.
We recorded on Tuesday.
Right.
Released it
so
on
we
Wednesday.
had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. What have you done to promote the business cards? I
send you business cards.
I promote the Patreon.
We don't need to talk about this on the podcast because that's a whole other conversation. And most of the listeners are not Patreon, and so they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about?"
So we went live twice last week, which I think was really good.
Yeah,
we had thousands and thousands of people for the hour. We got to try to do that more during the week.
Yeah,
if we have
except if we say gun, they kick us off. Isn't that crazy? That happened one time.
Isn't that bizarre?
But I did get we were banned from TikTok last week. Like the week before we went live, we were banned from TikTok for whatever reason, and it said, like, you might get banned permanently. TikTok said that.
Really?
Yeah. So like, we really got to be like careful now. But isn't that crazy?
But there's so much worse than ours.
Yeah, so much worse.
So why do you think?
I have no idea. I mean, I think it's just.
That's why you guys got to follow us on Instagram. I'm telling you right now, guys.
Yeah, true. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, please do. It's at daddy_issues podcast.
You really do, guys. It takes a second. You'll get notifications when we go live and things like that because TikTok, for some reason, is giving us a very hard time. And there's so much worse people that post on TikTok.
Yeah. I remember I literally watched a TikTok of a guy, and it had millions of views. It was like a viral TikTok of a guy going, this is true. He was holding his middle finger up, and he said, Charlie D'Amelio, I want you to sit on this fucking finger and twirl around, do your little dances on my fucking finger. Said that. And it had millions of views.
Maybe they're not watching it.
We say gay, and they're like, nope, you're done. You're off.
So I can't say gay, retarded.
No, we definitely can't say
fuck, those are my vocabulary.
We can't even say fuck anymore. Like, so I cut that out.
Fuck, gay, retarded. I say that every
that's
other
half
word.
your words.
That's all I know. I only know 12 words.
So speaking of those words,
idiot, moron.
No, you can't say idiot. There was
idiot.
Dad, there was one video that they took down for bullying. It was a video of you calling me an idiot. You were like,
you're my son.
You were like, you're such an idiot.
If I want to fucking bully you, I'm bullying you.
They took that down for bullying,
even though you're my son.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't bully my son.
And also, I was like laughing, and they took it down for bullying. And it's like I'm the one who posted it. If I thought it was bullying, I would report it.
Idiot's not bullying.
And no, like, isn't bullying like subjective? If I don't view I'm being bullied, then I'm not being bullied.
Oh my god.
Okay, so speaking of those words, this is actually an interesting conversation. Retarded and gay specifically. I was having a conversation with someone the other day.
A retard.
A gay retard.
Gay retard.
Well, we say that all the time. Bryce and I call each other. We'll be like, "Shut up, gay retard."
Imagine you an idiot gay retard. That's like a trifecta.
An idiotic gay.
The way I said it's fine.
Well, yeah.
So you were saying about the.
I was having a conversation with someone about this, and it was just an interesting conversation. I guess we should bring it up. They said to me, they were like, "Why do you say retarded?
Interesting.
And why do you say gay?" Because they were like, it's just unnecessary.
Okay.
And wait, let me give the whole.
Interesting. So someone your age?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who's a podcast listener?
Girl.
Yeah,
of course.
A friend and listens to the podcast. So they were like, I just don't get why you say
attractive
that on the
or
podcast.
Not attractive?
Attractive.
Okay.
Why does that change things?
Just want to know. It would, but
I'll just basically she was saying like, it's just very like you don't need to say that.
Based upon who though?
Wait. Let me just and she was saying
talk about this.
Because I defended myself to her and I gave a whole reasoning why. But she said that it just is unnecessary, and even if it offends one person or has the proclivity or the chance to offend someone, and it's unnecessary for you to say, then why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you try to live your life or like even say things on the podcast in a good manner? When it's not like you need to say retarded. There are other words that you can use in its place that wouldn't offend someone. So that was their point of view. And then I defended it, and I think I defended it very well. Okay,
I want to hear what you had to say, and then I'll tell you what I would say.
Basically, I said that I like saying but I choose to say those words purposely for a reason. For two reasons, actually. One, I think that if you don't mean it to be offensive, then it's not offensive. If I say retarded and someone who is not mentally handicapped or physically handicapped that word would apply to is offended by that word. But I'm not meaning it to be offensive, right?
It's like saying you're a schmuck, right? That's a dick. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, we talked about that. So if I say you're a schmuck, I guarantee everyone's okay with that.
No, that's the different. But if you call someone a schmuck, you're trying to be mean a little bit, right? What I'm saying is if you're saying something and it's you as the sayer of the word are not trying to be mean, malevolent, put someone down, use the word in a negative way whatsoever, but the other person takes it in one of those ways, it's their problem. Their offense is theirs. It has nothing to do with you because you didn't mean the offense, right? If I put no intention of offense behind the word and you get offended, that's not on me. That's a belief that I just live. Some people fully disagree with that.
Okay.
The other reason why I say those things is because so what if people are offended, to be honest? And like, she was like, but what even if one person has the ability, even if one person has the ability to be offended,
that was me faking the throw up.
Why would you say that? Don't trigger me. I might throw up again. She's like, why would you say it if one person might be offended? And I was like, because that's a slippery slope of a world. If I'm going to start picking my words because it might have the off chance of offending one person, that's not a world I want to live in. I'm not going to live my life like that. I'm going to live my life how I want to. I know I'm not meaning it with offense. So if a person gets offended, then so be it. I'm not going to start changing my vocabulary for people. Also, I know gay people who say gay. Like, that's so gay. I know gay people who do that. So the people who are being offended by it are the people it doesn't apply to. I've never met a person who's mentally handicapped or physically handicapped that has been offended by the word retard. I've even met people that laugh at it, who it would apply to. It's the people who it doesn't apply to that get offended. So it's like, the offense isn't meant for you anyways. You know what I mean? That's my...
I 100% know what you mean, but a couple of things. Number one is, I don't know this person, but I guarantee she's a hypocrite. And I'll tell you the reason why.
She's definitely listening.
I don't care because everybody says something that offends people. It's human nature. It's like I say, everyone lies. Everyone has their skeletons in the closet. Everyone fucking masturbates. My point is, she's saying, but if you want to truly where you're so good and compassionate.
That's not what she was saying. She's just saying,
why?
I don't think she was saying that she never offends anyone ever. She was just saying, if you know it's offensive, why use it?
My point is, I'll tell you the reason why I said the first part. Because she has offended people. She has said things that whatever, and that's human nature. So therefore, who is she to sit there and make a comment? Number one. Well, yeah, I'm telling you my feeling.
But like, think about it.
I understand, Bronson. I got it. Let me finish. I understand completely. I'm just giving you my position.
Right.
I'm not debating your position. I heard what you had to say, and I said, when you're done, I want to tell you mine.
Yeah.
I think in addition to that, you know what? My point is, fucking First Amendment right. You don't like it? Don't fucking listen. I don't, like you said, I agree with you. The main thing is, I don't have to sit there and worry about what words I choose. If this is who I am, you can either like it or not like it. That's your choice. If you don't want to listen, don't listen. But I'm not going to start to, like you said, exactly the slippery slope. I wouldn't use those words, but that's exactly what I agree with. You have to start watching every word. And then, by the way, who are people to pick and choose a word that they think might be offensive, where I think it's not offensive? For example, there's a lot that does not offend me. There might be a lot that might offend somebody else. So people could say what they want more to me, and it doesn't offend me. No, everyone has the right to be.
And that can change every day.
Of course.
And tomorrow, gay, they might say it's not offensive, and cool is now offensive. So now I can't say cool. It's like, that's so subjective.
I think people should say whatever the fuck they want to say. If you have a problem with it, don't listen. Simple.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. That's what makes up our world. If we make every fucking person the exact same, where everybody has to like everybody, everyone has to be politically correct, everyone has to give in, everyone has to accept everybody, everyone has to be an equal. Not fucking happening on my watch. That's not the world we live in. Before you know it, everyone's gonna have fucking vanilla ice cream. That's it. It's different food coloring in it, but it's gonna taste like vanilla. This is the fucking world we live in. Everybody has a right to be different. By the way, not only does everyone have a right to be different, but you don't have to accept people. You don't have to, just like you have friends, you don't want certain people over your house, you don't like certain people, you have to accept everyone. Just because someone lives a different culture, or is a different color, or a different religion, you don't have to accept them. That's your choice. I'm not saying it's right. Let me explain something. I'm not saying it's right. People need to understand, I'm not saying it's the right avenue. But what I am saying is people have the fucking choice.
Yes.
Period.
I 100% agree. And then the next thing is, yes, we do have the choice. And I guess since we have the choice and we're both good people, shouldn't we try to be good, I guess?
Well, so I think we are good.
Right. And I agree. But what I'm saying is if we know that something might be wrong to a group of people, isn't the right choice then to not do it?
Well, then, okay, but
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
You're just asking a question. I get it. Okay, but then isn't it? Here's the point.
Because isn't that what being a good human is like? Bronson, if someone says I don't like this, you don't do it, right?
Okay, but
that's what they teach you when you're a little kid.
But Bronson,
if someone says no, don't like.
Okay, I'm not. I think people need to be a little tougher. I think people need to be a little bit stronger, and I don't think words should affect people so much.
I agree.
So I hear you, but where do you draw the line?
Right.
Oh, you make this. Wait, you make this money. You should give this, and then you should give more. Who are people to tell you? And by the way, it's when we look at each other and our family and our friends, we are all good people. We don't do everything right. We're humans. We make mistakes. Everyone, no one's perfect, and we can continue to grow. We never want to intentionally, at least I don't want to intentionally offend somebody unless they're so fucking stupid and they deserve to be called every fucking name that I don't really care about.
Yeah, I've never purposefully wanted to be I want to hurt this person with my words. I don't view that.
I have, okay, because if someone's I will.
If someone's so retarded,
if someone's such a fucking idiotic gay retard, no, I'm not joking. But my point
idiotic isn't an offensive word.
What I'm saying is if someone is nasty to me and wants to battle with me, I will fucking go at it full force. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking chew them up and spit and make them fucking cry. I don't care. That's my personality. However,
you're so alpha. Wow.
No. However,
I'm so intimidated.
Okay, great. Yeah, roofie boy, drink your water. Here's the only thing.
Roofie, that wasn't my fault if I got roofied. I don't know if I did.
Your name, Roofie.
Maybe I should go get a drug test to see.
Oh, stop being a pussy. Move
on.
just
so I can know for a fact.
Listen, so yeah, you know what you do?
What?
Yeah, our sponsor. Send it in and get a...
Sure, letsgetchecked.com.
So here's the thing.
That was a free shout out.
So
I didn't even pay for that one.
Well, that's okay because we're loyal to our peeps.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this. If it's very simple, that's not our platform. We push the envelope. That's been our platform. We talk about freedoms. We talk about rights and liberties. We talk about not being muzzled. We are...
But is that being muzzled? If someone says, if someone is gay and they say, when you throwing around that word as an insult to someone, it doesn't really feel good to me because that's who I am and you're using it as an insult. Is that us?
I don't want to insult.
No, but
anybody.
Then if we decide to listen to them and not say
gay they're
but we use it as an insult.
Homosexual.
No, we use the word as an insult.
Dick or doing anal.
No, but see, if you use it in that way, then it's not an insult.
I get it.
We use it as lame, as the synonym for lame.
I agree with that girl and what she's saying, your friend. But that's not who we are.
Right. All I'm saying is
she's right.
Should we? I guess just try to be
no.
Yeah. I don't.
She's right.
Yeah.
No. You can't argue with what she says. You can't debate against it. Because if someone says, listen, do you want to be a better person? Why not be a better version of you? If someone says, I don't want to be, you're a fucking idiot, right? You're a fucking gay retard. My point is this. But what I'm saying is, she's right. But the difference is, we are who we are. And this podcast is a little bit different. What? It's true.
We are who we are. And who we are is people that say retard. That's not who we are.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
So, but my point is, we
are people who we are. We say offensive things. Is that who we are?
But I like to push the envelope. It's always been my personality. I like to get a fucking rise out of people. I don't care what people think. If someone wants to oppose me, I thrive on being opposing them back. Everyone's different personality.
Yeah.
I know for the most part, I don't really give a shit if I offend somebody. I never have.
That's another thing too. I agree. I never really have. Especially since I know I'm not doing it to be offensive.
I care if I offend people I care about.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to harm, don't get me wrong, I don't want to say something to harm people where it really affects their life. Because I think if my words could do that to you, then you need to have bigger problems getting a fucking therapy.
That's another true thing.
And you have a big fucking... If I can say something... If I said, you know what...
If you can say 3 letters and it affects someone...
If I said, anyone that's 4'8" is a fucking moron. They can't reach...
Everyone who's what?
4 foot 8 inches tall, can't reach a shelf, and they should fucking be... They're pathetic.
Okay, well, that's... I mean, why would you ever say that?
I'm just
They're pathetic because of something they can't control?
I'm trying to be as... I'm trying to make an analogy of being so far out there. Of course, I would never say. I don't mean that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
But if someone came back and said, "Oh my God," and that person really affected my life, like, you have issues.
Right.
Why should I? There's nothing.
Why should a stranger saying a word?
I should be able to say, and I don't think 4 feet 8 inch people are pathetic. I was trying to be so dramatic. Just
I understand.
So you have to look at, and then another thing is, we are weak people as a whole. I'm making general statements. So you have to look internally and like, why would I care? Like, if someone says to me, if someone's not threatening me physically, and they're not in my space or threatening my loved ones physically, then do I really give a shit what someone says?
Yeah,
who cares?
That's the bigger thing. At the end of it, really, like the core is that
get a life.
Words shouldn't affect you.
Get a fucking life, period.
Especially words from a stranger. The only words that should affect you are from someone that you care about, because then their words have backing, because their words mean something. Right. But a stranger's words to you, and the stranger doesn't even know you, and they're saying words to you, and it's affecting you, that means that there's some insecurity you have, right? Like, if someone is gay and they get offended by the word gay, then it probably means they're insecure in their sexuality. I don't know. Look, because if someone used Jew as an insult,
okay, you would
I
be
honestly
offended.
I would not.
But
I wouldn't be.
You do?
I would not care.
But you know what? You just don't listen.
Yeah, so or you just move on.
You just say,
you don't try to stop them from saying
guys
the word
they would say those guys daddy issues of douchebags. I'm not listening. Okay, that's fine. Then don't listen. But Bron, I'm all about the right to say it.
I'm about the right to say it, but is there the need to say it? There's a difference there. Okay. I'm always for the right to say it, but do we need to? I don't know. We don't need to say retard. All right, new year, new me, right? Isn't that the saying?
I guess.
That's a saying. And how much... It is a saying.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, it's a saying.
And how better of a way to start your year than to treat yourself?
I already did.
Oh, what did you do, Dad?
I got with my Manscaped.
Yeah.
I cleaned up. I'm looking all smooth.
Me too.
Smooth.
I literally, New Year's Day, January 1st, I shaved my balls with straight down to the bare skin, and they felt very good.
I did my chest, my balls, and even my ass.
It's a good...
Do you ever do your ass?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I ever do my ass?
Isn't it better when you wipe, too?
It makes everything better. Yeah. It makes it like I don't get swamp ass. I don't shave down there. I just take my lawnmower trimmer, and I just trim in between.
I do the trimming,
but I shave down my balls.
And then I shave.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I need to get more of those blades. Seriously.
They're in such high demand.
No, I need more of those blades. Those are the best fucking blades.
We'll get the blades.
The blades are...
What Dad's talking about is their Ultra Smooth package, which they have this great little razor.
It's a little razor.
And they have all these lotions that you put on your balls. You can put them anywhere, actually. And their lotions make it so like you can take this razor and you
can't cut yourself with the razor.
It's impossible to cut yourself.
But it's so smooth. You can't think that the actual Manscaped lawnmower can get trimmed closer, and then you use this thing, and it's like velvet.
Yeah. So
no, it's velvet.
I mean, start your year off right, guys and gals and non-binaries. It's gotta be
good for the girls, by the way. For a guy,
like Manscaped, it should be called people skin.
You know what? For a guy, get your girl the fucking thing.
That's true. Oh,
for the guy, it would be good.
Guys, buy your girls the Ultra Smooth package, and you will have no problem going down there. You'll be happy to go down.
Yeah, she might want to push you away.
Yeah. So head over to manscaped.com. You know, it's 2022. What are you doing if you're a guy and you're not taking care of your downstairs?
Nobody wants winter bush. You don't want winter bush.
No.
Tell me.
Manscaped.com, check out their classic performance package 4.0, which includes the tried and tested lawnmower 4.0, which we love. That's their state-of-the-art trimmer, LED light, wireless charging, skin-safe technology. I haven't charged my thing in like 3 months. I don't understand. It's never going to run out of battery life.
Great piece of equipment.
And it's waterproof. You can do it in the shower. The performance package also includes
the nose thing's
the
great.
nose and ear hair trimmer.
I use that all the time. I love it.
Includes some ball deodorant and an anti-chafing spray, which is great. And Manscaped throws in some free gifts. You get a free pair of boxers, a free travel bag. So it's great. The Ultra Smooth package is also there. That's like such a good product. They're always out of it because they just can't keep up with the demand. So if you see that on their website available, get it right away.
And get me one. I can't even get one. It's so out of. And then the shampoo and conditioner is fucking great.
Yeah, shampoo and conditioner, which is new with the refined scent, which is awesome. I use it now every time I'm in the shower. You know, they just have a lot of great stuff.
Well, they know what they're doing. So it's this. So they perfected this lawnmower until I guess next year, right? The 4.0, which I don't know how could they do, but they do. And then I branched into other products, like we said, the conditioner, hair, and the shampoo, and they really know what they're doing.
Yeah,
even something as stupid as the design of the bottle is amazing.
So manscaped.com, get all your goodies, treat yourself right. When you're there, use our code DaddyIssues20. You'll get 20% off and free shipping. Once again, that's manscaped.com. Use our code DaddyIssues20. You get 20% off, free shipping. Can't beat it. No brainer.
All right, well, that wraps up this podcast. We had 58 issues and we're done.
But that's
Hope
just a
you
thought.
enjoyed it. So, Bronny, you got to go back to work now.
Because the kind of the same thing. Remember after my Hamptons trip, and then I shared all those stories about my friends.
Yeah.
And then the next week, they were very offended that I shared those stories.
So blame it on me.
Wait, no, and my friend sat me down, and this was an important conversation. He sat me down, and he was like, look.
The Indian guy?
No, he's not the one who sat me down. I haven't seen him since. But he's a great dude.
He wasn't Indian? He's Indian.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about him who sat me down.
Who sat you down?
Garrett. And he told...
Oh, because the Indian guy didn't see. Okay, go ahead.
Garrett said to me, he was like, look, you have a platform with this show. And this was an important conversation because I agree with this. And it made me think about things differently. It was like, you have a platform at the show and you told those stories.
But you didn't give names, so who the fuck cares?
Wait. Just let me finish this. He was like, see, you're interrupting
teasing
me. You're teasing me by interrupting me? What do you mean?
Sound effects, like when you do the thing.
No,
so I can do that in the middle of it.
You interrupted when you said, but who cares? That's an interruption. That's not a sound effect. Basically, he just said, with this platform, like, you told those stories, which is fine, but it affected people, and you didn't need to tell the stories. The podcast would have been completely fine without the stories, right? Like,
who does he make the determination?
No. He's not saying you shouldn't have done that. He's just saying to think about it in that way. No one besides me listening to this podcast knew about those stories. I told them. But Bronson, they didn't need to be told, and they affected people. People were hurt by me telling those stories.
Bronson, you do know there's no one knows who they are. How could those people be affected by the story?
They were like, you shared all this shit to the public.
What shit? I remember the stories.
Right, I agree.
There was nothing confidential. There was nothing that was so secretive. You went out to a fucking bar and you got in a fight with one of your fucking friends, the girl who got annoyed. I mean, really?
No, but that's not the issue. I think it just is like those. There are things that don't need to be shared. I guess.
Okay, you know what? Okay.
With this on this platform.
Okay. By the way, if you could share which hand you fucking masturbate with and you fucking taint and my other fucking son talks about having sex in a fucking porta potty, get the fuck over it. I hear you, but listen.
And I don't know where I stand. It's just food for thought.
Okay, you know what? I like it. I like it because it creates this dialogue. It creates this love and hate with some of the listeners. That story. I don't think those people, you said anything, no one knows about it. There was nothing like, oh my God, I walked in, I thought she was straight, and I found out she's a fucking lesbian. I walked in, her and another girl. Right, no, that's a different story.
But it's like, if something can have the potential.
I don't know why my brain went there, but
I don't know. I think if something can have the potential to harm someone and it's not necessary to share, then I guess we don't need to share
harm? Wait, but
like with the word retard, right?
We're a lot thicker skinned. This is who we are, and this is what people like.
Yeah.
So therefore, so we become soft to do. This is, again, rather than bringing people up, you want to fucking do, rather than bringing people up, let's bring everybody down so everybody's fucking soft and weak. Never fucking happened with me,
but
not happening.
Bring people up to saying the word retard? No, like, that's not necessary.
No, meaning fucking toughen up. They're just fucking words.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so let's do this. Here's what I'm going to say. Okay, I am not going to use the word retard. Okay.
The amount of times the people who are triggered by that word, by the way, are going to be so triggered this episode.
From now on, I'm going to use the word, I'm going to say cocksucker. Is that offensive? I'm making an analogy.
Yeah,
My
but
point,
it's not really.
Or what else? Something.
No, the thing is, that's
people need to relax, guys.
But
that's
it's also
what
like people who would, like, I would never call a retarded person retarded.
You know what I mean? Like retarded because
right.
I'm like you're a moron.
Right, but then that's offensive because it's like, what if someone used the word Jew to mean like stupid?
You're right.
Oh, that was such a Jewish thing of you to do. You would be like, hey, that means you're calling all Jews stupid.
Right.
And that's what it is.
Right.
Like,
but I don't have to listen.
You even just said moron and retarded synonyms.
But I don't have to listen.
Yeah. But shouldn't we just try to be better people
so
in the world?
Let's start over. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beautiful Sunshine with the Rainbows and Unicorns.
Welcome to Safe Space with Jon and Bron.
Right. This is called Father and Son, not Daddy Issues. And
no, don't even say father and son because those are gendered.
This is
parent and child.
Parent and child. We welcome you to Beautiful with the Rain. Was that a unicorn that just passed over? Oh my God. All right, guys. I get it, Bronny.
Just food for thought.
She's right. I don't think I'm going to change who I am.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I don't think I'm going to change.
Don't change your gay retarded self, Dad.
No, I will use.
There's something freeing too in saying those words.
What?
Freeing.
Oh, I'm like furring?
There's something freeing in saying those words because people tell you not to say them. So then saying them is like a little bit of a release when you get to say, like, everyone listening, just shout out. Retard.
Okay.
It's like a little bit fun because it's a little bit naughty.
We spent 40 minutes on gay and retard.
It's like a little bit, you're not allowed to say it, so it's forbidden. So it's a little fun to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Guys, all I'm just saying is this girl told you it's nice. It's better to be a better person. I agree.
That's also definitely like such a female thing to say.
That's not who we are. Okay. And
we're alpha men who offend people.
I got it. Nice. So what I'm just saying is take it with a grain of salt, guys. You have to understand. Just take it with a grain of salt and enjoy your life and relax and stop. These are things not even worth discussing.
Speaking of alpha, did you see they just announced this week tickets are finally on sale for AlphaCon 2022?
What is that?
It's a convention.
No one invited me? Am I speaking? Yeah. Wait, did anyone ask me to speak?
So there's a convention. I saw this on Delia's podcast. He brought it up.
Wait, nobody asked me to speak. Well,
right. They missed the alpha of all alphas. It's not an AlphaCon without John Bloom.
I'm fucking calling my PR people.
AlphaCon. So it's a convention where you pay $3,000 to go and listen to speakers to, I guess, learn how to be more of an alpha. So here, AlphaCon.
Who are these?
Here are the speakers. Ian Went, Jimmy Rex, Brad Lee, Keith Yackey, The Bull. Oh my God, they got The Bull.
You got to be kidding me.
Look at all these guys.
No one's going.
Yeah, they are. They 100% are.
Who are these guys?
Let's see.
Where is it?
How can I get... Why can't I like go to their site? I'm trying to go... There's no like AlphaCon site. It's all from others. Oh, here. Right. The Alpha Influence. Here we can register. Here's the video. Let's watch this. All right.
Wait, you're not connected?
No, give me a sec.
I'm really surprised. Was my phone broken?
Huh?
Look at these guys. They're all on steroids.
Speakers include... Oh my God. Wait, that guy... Oh, there's a woman? Shocker. Okay, but you know what's great? They're showing all the... It's AlphaCon. They're showing videos of all these guys speaking, and then for the woman speaker, it's just a picture of her. They didn't show her speak. So alpha. So it's just showing a bunch of white dudes in backwards hats with beards. Right? They're all wearing hats.
Oh, God. And they're all on steroids.
Keaton the Muscle. Buy your ticket now.
That's a terrible ad.
Terrible.
Isn't it? Terrible.
It also says up at the top of the video, it says, make sure your sound is turned on. First, it was just music playing.
No, that's so terrible. That's Bronny. Who are these guys?
AlphaCon. Here it says, first annual business conference. They have a business conference too. Come get real tactical strategies to build your business in 2022. So for the VIP is $3,000, almost sold out.
It's so not true.
The executive is $497. And you can attend virtually for $497 too.
I've never in my life.
I just don't understand.
Oh, I'd be curious to see what they talk about.
Right. Like, here's my thing too. You're spending thousands of dollars to go try to learn how to be an alpha from guys that you don't know anything about,
well,
you're never going to be an alpha. Sorry to break it to you. If you're attending a convention, paying money, flying to Salt Lake City, first of all, there's no alphas in Salt Lake City.
Oh my God!
If you're going to
Salt Lake, I think Vegas, maybe Salt Lake. Like we could save money if we go to
Salt Lake City. If you're spending money to go listen to people teach you how to be an alpha, you're not an alpha.
So
if you have to be taught to be an alpha, you're not an alpha.
You got to find out who did this, and they didn't call me. Terrible. I guess I would need to take steroids. That's hysterical. Look at those guys. That's hysterical. And
yeah, just a bunch of white dudes, all tatted and roided up. Although this one guy has no legs and no arms.
Interesting.
Nick Santonastaso. Jesus Christ.
Jewish?
Nick Santonasasto.
What's his gig?
Let's see. Disabled teen turned internet star. When he was 2 years old, his father left him alone on the living room floor and he went to the garage, only to hear an odd clanking noise a few minutes later. Nick was born with Hanhart syndrome, a rare birth defect that left him with no legs, an underdeveloped right arm, and a left arm with one finger.
Which finger?
Here, let's see. And now he's
back.
Oh wait, that's a zombie thing. Let's see. Can we just get a normal video?
I know.
So he has no. So I guess he's like a inspirational
he's a wrestler. Look at that.
And he's like an inspirational.
Imagine wrestling that guy.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's sad. Who would want to wrestle him? Would you?
I would never.
I would not wrestle him.
Of course not.
Oh, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Sorry.
But like,
take that off.
This shit just cracks me up.
That is very funny.
What are your even thoughts though? Like you're very much into alpha. Like you consider yourself an alpha, right? But what does that even mean? Like that makes me cringe when someone's like, "Oh, I'm just an alpha male over here." Like, no, if you're calling yourself an alpha, you're not an alpha.
No, what I'm saying is, like, you just don't. I just think you take charge. You take charge. You're a leader.
What? You're like confident.
But you understand generally
I agree.
what that means.
And that's
Alpha,
not something
beta.
you teach. I think that's just a personality type.
I think it's a big personality. I think part of it could be taught. I think part of it could be taught.
It's sad, and it makes me sad a little. There are guys that are like, I just really want to learn how to be an alpha. Isn't that sad?
Why is that sad? Is that anything when the kid who's a more of an introvert and says, I'm going to go drink and party, and goes off to college and parties and drinks so they could fit in?
I guess it's not sad.
Isn't that sad also?
If a guy's like wants to learn how to take charge in his own life, that's a good thing. But to learn how to be an alpha,
I think that's what the person's trying to do when they say alpha. They're trying to be a little more assertive and strong because some people are either shy, introverts, and it's just what it is. So what's wrong with somebody who comes out of their shell?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It just it's cringy a little.
Who are these guys cringy? I don't know about that, but your generation is cringy all the time.
Okay, you're a guy that calls yourself the Bull, right? He definitely gave himself that nickname.
Okay, but
he's hosting an alpha convention. That's cringy.
That's not fucking cringy. That's just him marketing.
No, because he definitely like in his day to day is like, I'm the fucking shit. You know, he like definitely wakes up and looks himself in the mirror and like has a mantra where he's like, you're gonna kick ass today.
A lot of these guys that take fucking steroids do that. Whether they
that's cringy. Taking steroids is cringy.
Cringy, I don't know if it's the right word.
By cringy, I mean
cringy is like an older guy. I think of like peeking in on a high school girl getting dressed. Like that's cringy.
That's creepy.
Okay, that's creepy and cringy would be similar to me.
Yeah, I mean, cringy means a lot of things, but this is just like weird. But we were talking about alpha, and so I just wanted to bring up alpha.
Do we have a fatherly advice you want to listen?
Listen.
Pull up?
Yeah. You want to listen?
You'll listen when you pull it up.
Yeah, I'll bring one up for you.
People seem to be liking that, huh? Ronnie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good conversation.
What do you want me to say? Yes, they do, Dad. They do seem to. But we've had this conversation so many times. We've talked about.
Oh, my God.
We've got one on here from Mama Nell.
Interesting. I
didn't even know this. This one says, I'd actually like advice from Nell on this one. So we'll skip that for now. A lot of them are like COVID related in terms of like vaccines. Do you want to do one of those?
You can call Mom and get her in on her phone.
Yeah, we can try to do that. You got to use your phone. Do you hear Banks playing with his toy?
Yeah, his carrot. If you want me to do that, how do I connect? I got to connect, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people will like a mom.
How do you connect? Oh, you have it already?
Yeah, you've connected to this before. Connect. Yes.
Yes, no.
Bear with us, people. Okay, you're connected. Let's try to call
Mom.
Mom.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
You're on the podcast,
Hey.
baby girl.
Hey.
We were gonna do
Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
We were going through our fatherly advice submissions, and one of them wanted advice from you. So we wanted to call you. Do you want us to read you the thing?
That's a stupid listener. Go ahead.
Oh, I love it. Should I come down or should I talk on the phone?
No, just talk on the phone because we don't have a third mic set up for you.
Right, and we don't need a third mic.
So we'll do a motherly advice. All right.
Okay,
do you know Bronny was roofied last night?
No.
Yeah. Don't.
You really think he was roofied?
100%.
Possibly.
100%. You were roofied now in that French restaurant.
What?
I don't know if I was, and I'm not sure he was.
You were roofied in a French restaurant? What do you mean?
Yeah, when I wasn't there, she wants to go out and party with the girls. That's what happens.
You got roofied, and that's so dangerous, Mom. When? This was recent?
About 6 months ago. You know, when they you need to watch the bartender pour your drink of wine.
Yeah,
100%.
But why would they try to roofie me? We talked about this already.
And this morning he told me he woke up in his ass. He had blood in his underwear by his ass.
No, that's not true.
John.
He did.
Okay, so
he did, and he had white shit on his lips.
John, stop it. That's so rude.
Okay,
yeah,
then
it's
white
also just nasty.
Oh, really? The guy who? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so they wanted your advice, Mom. I'm not going to give their name because they asked me not to use their name.
Okay.
So it says, I am at the point in my life where I have been with my husband for 11 years. We've been married for 5. We are now at the point where we are financially and emotionally mature enough to start trying for kids. As my husband is his mom's baby, and this will be her first grandchild.
Oh, this is Burke. Oh, no, God, sorry.
And this wait, say that again. As my husband?
My husband is his mom's quote-unquote baby, right? That's what...
Oh, got it.
My husband is his mom's quote-unquote baby, and this will be her first grandchild. I've been very courteous to her, and in my opinion, have gone above and beyond. I've let her advise me on OB... What is that? On an OB? I've let her advise me on an OB, let her know upon her request when I got off birth control, etc.
Oh my God, that's a mistake right there.
But now I think she's gone a bit too far. My husband and I were telling my mother about potential baby names, and my mother-in-law immediately chirped in, saying the names I liked wouldn't be suitable for an adult and wouldn't make it impossible for them to find a job. Now, whenever I see her, she makes a point to give me a list of names that she likes.
Okay, I know what the problem is.
As well as conversations she's had with friends who agree that the names that I suggested are too much.
Oh, my God. Talking with friends already.
I keep trying to hold my tongue, but can't help thinking that the name of my future child is none of her business, and she should keep her unwanted opinions to herself. My husband tells me to just ignore her, and that we will name our kids whatever we want to.
Don, stop with the comments.
No, I will not. No, it's not mommy issues. It's daddy issues.
But no, we brought mama on for... Yes.
Correct. But I'm going to interject.
Okay, so this is the last sentence. She says, my husband tells me to just ignore her and that we will name our kids whatever we want to, but it is getting harder to be around her without saying anything. What should I do? And then she said, P.S. For Nell and the podcast info, here are the names at hand. Oh, I have names. Do you want me to read the names?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
yes.
So the girl names that she wants are Zeppelin, Nixie, or Vandy. Those are interesting. The boy names are Atlas, Valor, and Van. Those are kind of badass names.
What were the girls' names again?
Zeppelin, Nixie, and Vandy. Vandy is a family name, she said.
Okay.
Very cute.
All right. So there's 2 issues.
Okay.
Well, wait. Mom first.
I know Mom's going, but I want you to know there's 2 issues.
Can I just...
Yes. No, it's quiet now. No, you roll.
No,
I will. This guy will
me.
fucking hang
Dad,
up that phone.
This is mom.
You
this is
called me.
motherly advice right now.
Yeah, you called me, so let me speak. So I feel that this person who's asking for the advice should go back to her husband and say to her husband, here's where we stand. I love your mother. I've included her. She's going to be a part of our life, but you need to step in and intervene, and you need to tell her that she can't be telling me about names. I've opened up and let her give me her opinion, but now she needs to understand that she's going too far, and it needs to come from you, her son, so that it doesn't put a wedge between me and her. That she needs to nicely hear from you. Stop with your opinion. Stop with your advice. Don't get involved. Don't be talking about our names. You need to stay out of it and be polite and be involved, but not overstep.
So you think it's the son's? It's the son has to stop it
first,
right? Yes. And it needs to come from the son, because if the wife goes to the mother-in-law and says, "You're overstepping your bounds," whatever, it'll be a bad triangle, because number one, she's going to get angry at the daughter-in-law. Number two, she can go back to her son and say, "Your wife did this and your wife did that," and build a wedge. So if the wife says to the husband, "Look, I love your mother and I've included her and I want her to be included, but now just telling you to ignore her isn't going to work. It's getting me upset. She's going too far, and you are her son. You need to tell her that she needs to just back off. And we're going to name our child what we want. We don't want her opinion. She will be very involved, but she needs to know that she can't overstep."
Okay, right. I think that's good advice. But are there any other issues you got out of this before we go into our points?
Why? What do you mean?
There's other issues.
What are the other issues?
There's more than just what she just talked about.
Right. So what are you talking about?
Okay, first,
what do you mean?
First of all, she's a problem, not the mother-in-law, her.
Who submitted this?
Yeah, the fact that you would allow your mother-in-law to get involved with your fucking birth control and things like that.
Maybe she was just trying to be a good daughter-in-law.
No.
Wait, John, and you don't know, John, wait a second. You don't know the extent of how she let her mother-in-law in.
Okay.
I don't agree with you. Because
she said
the fact that her mother-in-law is even involved in her birth control, that's weird.
That's my point. That's some fucked up shit, number one. Wait, let me finish.
John.
Wait. I'm going to hang up on you now. I'm going to hang up on you.
No, I'll call you right back.
Let me just say something to that point. Maybe she just said to her mother-in-law, people sometimes say, "Oh, you're trying," or this or that. Maybe she said to her mother-in-law, "Yeah, we are trying. I'm so excited. We're trying." And her mother-in-law might have said to her, "Oh, then it's good to get off the pill now. It's safer if you take a few months off," and they have a conversation about it. There's nothing wrong with a mother-in-law or mother. What?
I don't think it was as casual as the way she's making it sound. But now, first of all, the big problem is
she does say that she says she, in her opinion, has gone above and beyond with her mother-in-law.
So a couple of things. I think number one is the fact that you can, no matter what, even if the son says it to the mother, the fact that she said, "My mother," her husband is the baby, treats her like a baby in quotes. No matter what, the mother-in-law will never blame the son. Will always blame the daughter-in-law. So you have to accept that. Number two,
that's true.
But she didn't say treat him like a baby. It just is her baby.
No, she meant.
No, I think she meant like he's a mommy's boy.
Mama's boy, exactly right now. Right.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
like you and Burke.
Right.
So, all right.
Not funny.
Well, of course, why would you think it's funny? So here's the thing. Here's my advice.
The bigger issue after we'll.
Yeah,
say your thing first, and then we'll get after. Bigger issue is we got to talk about these names.
Oh no, I'm not even there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not even there yet. That's bigger.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
I said the biggest issue is we've got to talk about these names.
Forget about her issue with the mother-in-law. We got bigger problems.
Yeah.
So let me tell you. So first of all, no matter what, I promise you this. If your husband doesn't grow a fucking pair of balls, you're gonna have continual problems and wait till when the child's born. You're fucked. Because if that if that mother's a fucking Budinsky already and your husband's a fucking pussy with his mother, I guarantee you are fucked. You better move out of the fucking state. You better not tell your mother-in-law when the baby's born.
Or just get used to it.
No,
because it's going to get worse.
It won't last. The marriage won't last. There'll be so much fucking resentment. Get your husband on board to grow a pair of balls.
I think you're being a little dramatic, but I do
Dad's
think
dramatic?
Well,
I think your advice
I'm
is
trying to
right.
hit home hard now to open the eyes. Of course I'm being dramatic.
I think it's correct that now is a good time to set the boundaries, because if you don't set it now, it's a natural time to set them. And if you don't set them now, she might just keep taking a little bit more. And the husband might get a little bit more and more afraid to say something. So I think it's a perfect time to start now and have him stand his ground on his wife's behalf.
She needs to tell her husband, if you ever want me to touch your fucking balls, you better grow a bigger pair of balls for your mom. Number one. Okay, now, number two. In addition, they can't include and have the mother-in-law involved in so many things. They need this right.
And the fact that the mother's even
set the boundaries.
The mother's even talking with her friends about the names.
Right. Well, that's what these fucking women do. These fucking ants have no life, and it's what they do. Okay, gives them a purpose. And she's probably mad that someone took her baby away.
Also, it's funny that this person asked me not to use her name, but gave this specific situation and baby names. So if her husband listens,
Okay.
He's going to be like, wait, those are the names that my wife wants to name our baby.
Her husband should fucking call him. We'll set him straight in 2 fucking minutes. Now let's talk about this girl that's about the names. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going
to wait 1 minute. As much as your mother-in-law is and will be a problem, I'm telling you right now, your mother-in-law is going to be absolutely. I don't want to sugarcoat it. Will be worse when the baby's born. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I guarantee you probably live within 5-mile radius of the house. Okay. There's zero doubt in my mind that this is going to take your husband to be such a fucking strong backbone because your mother is going to be worse. An old woman that's an older woman or middle age is not going to change overnight. So that's the thing. But now, where I do agree with her, what the fuck are you thinking with those names?
Okay, no, wait. Before we get into the names, you listening, I'm not going to say your name. You name your kid whatever the fuck you want.
That's a good point. You do what you want.
It's your kid.
That's right.
Do what you want to do.
I agree with you on that.
Okay, now let's get to these names.
Wait. Actually, Brodsky, right. I always say this. When you get married and you have your own family, fuck what everyone else thinks. You do what you and your husband think and what's best for your husband and your children. Anyone else has a problem, fuck them. If they don't fit in your life, cut them out. You have a right to live your life and be married the way you want. Now that we said that.
So John, do you remember when we were having children and we told our names to our family had comments. And the first
and we
thing
hated
you
it.
said,
we hated it.
You're right. You said, how rude. Let them think what they want.
Correct.
But how rude. They shouldn't be telling us.
Correct.
So
you never
you're
do.
You're doing the same thing. You're telling her that you don't like the name.
I'm not the husband.
No, we're not telling. Wait, right now, by the way, we just told her. We said name whatever she wants.
Right.
Now we're talking to all the other listeners. We're not talking to her now. We have to comment on these names.
And we have to comment. Comment. How can you not comment?
We have
not. You should refrain from saying negative things.
No, that's not the podcast. That's what we talked about at the beginning.
Right.
We say what we want to say.
Also, you who submitted this, stop listening now. Okay, just stop listening.
No, okay. Right.
We'll play you out. This is for you. This is the end of the show for you.
Right? All right. Now, for everyone else who's listening, what the fuck?
Okay. The guy names are kind of sick.
You know what she should name her
kid? Her guy
daughter?
names are Atlas, Valor, and Van.
Okay.
Those are badass names.
You know what she named her daughter? Sippy Cup. Why'd you stop there?
So the girl names are... The girl names are Zeppelin, Nixie, Nixie, and Vandy, Vandy.
Nixie's a porn star.
Nixie,
100%.
Vandy is actually a really cute name for a girl.
Vandy is a cute name.
I like that name, Vandy.
Yeah.
The boy names Atlas, Valor, and Van are sick, but you're not going to name your son Valor. That's cringe. That's like alpha male cringe.
What if you have a boy that has Coke bottle glasses, ends up being 5'2", and is like
a feminine gay guy,
and his waist is size 28,
and his name's Valor,
and he call him Atlas. That kid's gonna get his ass kicked.
That's not true. What happens is,
oh no, you're right. By the time he's older, you're right. That'll be normal.
Everyone will be
because he will never have balls anyway.
People grow into their names. People scrutinize a name when you're naming a baby, and then after 2 years, they grow into their name and you don't even think about it anymore. It's just their name. So the mothers
change
and the father
approved.
should decide. They should decide what they like together. And they
all right, now stop.
Just stick with Vandy or Van. That's it.
This is not political correct podcast.
Stick with Vandy or Van. The other names, just leave them. I like Vandy and Van. Those are nice names. Those are nice names if you have a boy and a girl.
Vandy is a nice name.
Yeah, I like that name.
Yeah.
And she said it's a family name.
Not Nixie.
And not Zeppelin. Zeppelin are things that fall, like blimps that fall out of the sky. You don't want to name your cute baby girl
and
after
imagine if your daughter's fat and like chunky.
Wait, that would be hilarious. If she ends up being a fat person and she's named after a blimp, and that's hilarious.
Watch it, Zeppy. Watch it, Zeppy. You want dessert? Wait.
Well, that's so funny.
Wait,
that's
Zeppy,
setting your daughter up.
Dessert? And get your brother Humpty right now. Yeah, listen. The bottom line is, we have the same advice for the most part. It's very common.
Except I deliver it nicely, and you deliver it with
a
lot of fun.
Yeah. You're a hypocrite now because when we're off this podcast, we're in bed at night. I'm going to
don't talk about anything about you being in bed at night, and I don't know what you're about to say, but just don't.
Where are you going with that?
Yeah, just end it.
I'm just saying, and we're talking. You'd be like, can you fucking believe that girl lets with the fucking names?
That's not true.
Of course now. So I would say the following. It's the same thing. Different fact pattern. Live your fucking life. Who gives a fuck what other people think?
But don't name your daughter Zeppelin.
You have to listen. You want to name it. Name, whatever. But you you have to make sure that only you and your husband and your children are happy. No one else. Bottom line. Fuck everybody else. You've heard this before, people like assholes. Everyone has them. Fuck them all. Who gives a shit? None of it matters. You answer to yourself. You answer to your spouse. And that's it. Nobody else. Fuck everybody else. They don't like it? Tough shit. They live their life the way they wanted to. You should live your life the way you wanted to. The way you want to, period.
An interesting thing I would want to know from her is, does her husband like these names too?
I think her husband's going to this is my opinion about the husband. The husband's going to tell her what she wants to hear and tell the mother what she wants
100%.
Right. And try to keep the peace. 100%. And deal with it. And it's not good for a marriage. Because if he's baby and doesn't have a fucking pair of balls.
He will set good and healthy boundaries if he nicely tells his mother to back off.
Wait, nicely tell the mother. Let's talk about, well, we're not going to get into our parents and your parents, but the reality, you think it's so easy.
Do not
you think it's so easy just telling your parents and you're like,
and that they're going to listen?
Wait, you're right. Okay, I'm on board.
This mother-in-law does not sound like the one that will be like, that will just listen.
She's
and take
talking to her fucking friends about such
if
minutia.
If her son, who's her baby, says, look, you got to stay out of this.
Never happening.
You're overstepping. However he says it, that will...
it's not going to be... You know that's not the reality. Come on now. Come on.
I don't know.
Come on now. You know.
All right, so on a different note, I ordered food and we have to go pick it up.
Okay, we're wrapping up anyways. So you can stay on for the end, Mom, with us.
I'd love to stay on.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
Ew. Just so unnecessary. That's like gay and retard. Just unnecessary, Dad.
Unnecessary to who?
To me.
Dad is so cringy.
Really? I have to hear about your fucking taint and you jerking off with the opposite hands and shit like
that. Was like 7 months ago. And that's unnecessary to bring up in front of Mom.
And then the white cream shit on your ass.
You're the one that said my ass was bleeding.
Yeah, that's different.
John, I don't know why you don't understand.
Sorry, now you're breaking up now. I can't understand one word you're saying. It's a bad connection. You are breaking up.
Let her finish.
John, children don't want to hear about their parents' sex life or...
I don't even want to hear Mom say the word sex.
We didn't hear anything about it. We didn't talk about her sex life.
John,
you said, what are you wearing?
I want to know what she's wearing, so in case I got to change. That's not... Really, you guys are dirty fucks. I want to know when company come over if I need to change. Are you wearing the same outfit yes or no? Are you wearing the same outfit as earlier today?
Yes.
Okay, then just say the same outfit. Now get her dressed.
What does that mean?
I want to know what you were wearing.
Okay, enough.
Okay, let's
all right, we'll wrap up. Make sure to join our Patreon, guys.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Of course.
I love that these people are reaching out to me and want my advice. Anybody else that wants my advice, I would love to give it. I enjoy it.
Narcissist.
We all are. The Blooms are a family of narcissism.
No,
it's
we're
fine.
not narcissists.
We are. It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
I like to help people. Why does that make me a narcissist?
You like the attention.
Oh, and you don't, Dad?
No. Brian. There's a big difference.
You like attention way more than Mom does. 100%.
I want attention from my wife.
No. You need to be like the center of a conversation, the
true.
center of a room.
That's not true. I couldn't give a fuck. I like to be alone. That's not fucking
That's
true.
such a lie. Mom, is that such a lie?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that's not true. You like the attention and you love to be the center of things.
And when someone else is, you can't. It drives you crazy.
That's bullshit.
You know it's true because you're smirking. Mom, he's doing his paw smirk and arms crossed.
Then you know.
And laugh, look, see?
Bronson.
He's doing the paw laugh. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I'm hanging up on you.
No,
now.
Don't hang up.
And Bronson, here's the other thing, which is interesting.
Oh, so it's going to be a rag on me?
Dan is the only one, Bron.
Yes.
Dan is the only one who can get more attention than Dad. And Dad really doesn't care. Dad enjoys it. Other people, he doesn't enjoy it so much.
That's true. Because I think
it's a therapy thing now. Great. Now let's spend a couple hours about you and I on the podcast.
No, thank you.
God, you have so many fucking listeners.
Okay, we'll wrap up.
On that note,
love you all. Thanks for listening. Make sure I thought you were gonna hit me in the stomach.
Pulling your shirt down, honey. He lifted up, and I had to see his.
Go check out that Patreon episode. It was a good one. I think you'll like it.
I think it was a really good one.
And
it was a really good one.
And while you're there, we haven't talked about it, Mom, me and you, but we'll do that off the pod.
We need to.
And I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Do all the shit. Follow us on Instagram.
We're not going to post anything about this one on TikTok because everywhere was gay and retard.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing going on.
Bob, this whole episode, we were just talking about the words gay and retard.
Basically, we're talking about your family now.
Wait, that's actually kind of hilarious. Because there are gay people in her family.
And retards.
Even mom is like, shit, that's true. Okay.
I think you should sign off now.
Yeah. All right. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Bronny. Love you,
Love
Nelly
you.
Belly.
Love
Coming
you.
upstairs. Get ready, girl.
Ew.
Ew.
You're
Hi.
joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.